Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make up the dog food. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right. It's quite warm today. 90 degrees, 59% humidity. I guess the days of the comfortable weather is behind us, hey? Yeah, past what, week or two? It's been pretty comfortable. Low humidity, about 80, I'd say 85 degrees, but very low humidity. Well, them days are gone. Well, hopefully they're not gone. I hope it's just a today thing. Let me tell you what. Where's Bucky spend majority of the day?
In bed.
In there. With the aircon. Now, we ain't leaving on. You all know the story. I don't leave it on the whole day. I do it at 30-minute intervals. And, you know, for like, and that lasts 2 to 3 hours in there, comfortable. He does not like the heat, man. Ooh. You know, it's the cycle again about budgets. Every couple of months you'll see it, and they're just being helpful, man. They're not, you know, they're being helpful about the budgets, and everybody knows how I feel about doing budgets, man. I don't like telling people how to spend their money. You do what you want because you're the only one responsible for it. But you know, it reminds me, one time I was taking my dinner break at a truck stop, and I was eating. And it was an older gentleman and I wouldn't say very, I guess the other guy was maybe in his 40s, maybe hitting 50. And I guess that subject came up because the older gentleman, I believe he's been retired for a number of years. And the younger guy, the only reason I can hear this conversation because I was sitting at the bar, I guess you would say, and their seats were right behind me, so I could hear what they were talking about. And they were kind of loud. And the younger guy said that he was going to retire. And the older guy turned around and looked and, you know, telling him, he says, well, how much money you got in your account? How much money you got in your bank or your savings or whatever? And the guy goes, well, I got paid last Friday. It was like into the next week, like Tuesday or Wednesday. So I got paid on Friday. I paid off all my bills. I went food shopping and I went out. He goes, okay. He goes, okay. He goes, how much money you got in your account? He goes, oh, I think I got like $50. He goes, okay. He goes, how much you got in your savings account? He goes, oh, I don't have enough money to put in my, he goes, I have too many bills to put in my savings account. Oh, okay. And he goes, so what are you going to retire off of? He goes, oh, I'll collect Social Security. And the guy looked at him, because I turned around when he says, oh, I'll live off Social Security. The guy looked at him and he goes, how much do you think you're going to get in your Social Security? He goes, oh, I don't know. He goes, you don't know. He goes, don't you think you should figure out or find out how much you're going to get for your Social Security so that, you know, you can You know that you can live on a retirement life? He goes, I'll tell you, he goes, retirement's great if you plan for it. If you don't plan for it, it's going to bite you in the ass. He goes, right now my retirement I get, I believe he was saying like $1,600 a month. He goes, is that all? He goes, that's all I get, $1,600 a month. He goes, how do you afford to live? He goes, I saved all my money up. Well, I don't make enough money to save. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, isn't that a brand new truck you got? Yeah, isn't it nice? He goes, okay. He goes, are you on a mortgage or are you renting? He goes, I'm renting. Okay. He goes, I hate to be the one that tells you the bad news, but it sounds to me that you haven't been doing any planning. You've been living life from payday to payday. The guy just didn't say nothing. The guy didn't say nothing at all. So, but all I'm going to say is, if you are back in the States, you plan on retiring at younger than 60, I'll just say younger than 60. I'm 58, but, and you are living from payday to payday, and you have zero money saved in your account, or you have no like Roth IRA or anything like that, alright? Because remember, I believe I'm not a tax guy or anything like that, but I believe if you're under 65 and you start taking money out of your Roth IRA, they hit you hard. They hit you hard. I don't know, but that's from my understanding. But if you have nothing set up so you can retire when you want to retire, I wouldn't come to the Philippines. How's that sound, Miles?
You have
I mean, I don't collect Social Security, man. I ain't collecting Social Security. I live off of my pension, and we're doing good. My pension, my retirement pension, something that I earned, because I know a lot of people, I earned it. Okay, I did. I fulfilled my obligation, 21 years in the military. Alright, so I fulfilled my obligation. And now roughly I get $1,800 a month. So we're living fine. Because Miles and myself are both on the same page. And Miles not one of them princess buy me shit.
I do.
Oh yeah, she starts today, she ran up our sneakers. Oh Lord, she's gonna break us. How much did them sneakers cost you?
1,000.
1,000?
Yes.
Yeah, sneakers cost her 1,000, and they're Nike. Nah, I don't even know what they are. Where they at?
Inside.
Inside where?
You take 100.
Yeah, she paid. She went back after a walk. I told her, man. I said, "What you?" I knew she wanted to get some. I said, "Why don't you go ahead and get yourself some." I have my pair that I got from Amazon.
Just the two sets.
All right, she got for 1,000. How much?
1,002. Or 2.
Okay, 1,000 pesos for a pair of Nike Air. And a pair of, I don't even know what these are. Oh, these are Nikes too. Nikes.
I want this one.
You think they're authentic?
No.
No?
Some the imitation. It's made from Vietnam.
They're made in Vietnam.
This one is can be. This one I want this one because it's
We keep on showing me this. What are you talking? Oh, the stitching.
This stitching. This stitching here.
You sure they ain't fake stitching? I'm just joking. They even went all out and put a little metal tag on it. Isn't that special? These are Nike Air Max. Does anybody know how much these go for in the States? I don't know. I was never into that stuff, man. I never went out, oh, I have to have a pair of these, a pair of that, I could care less, man. Plus, being in the military, I wore boots most of the time. At least when I was working. Then when I was in the truck, I wore kind of like a sneaker boot. Some of you know what I mean. They look like sneakers, but they had steel tips on them. That's what I wore. Yeah, you just, man, like I said before, I do not like giving financial advice, but budget advice, same thing. Because everybody spends their money differently. You know? We kind of live like, what do you say? We live kind of like misers. Miser is somebody that's thrifty. Yeah, we're very thrifty. We don't go out and buy stuff just for the sake of buying it. We don't care what people think about us. You know, we don't have the next greatest thing. You know, we get what we need. And yes, once in a while, Miles and myself will get something that we would like to have. Nothing wrong with that, you know. And we're fine, you know. You got a lot of things to think about when you come over here. You got your medical. Let me tell you, Miles had Phil Health, right? When she was in the hospital, it cost her $350,000, a little over 350,000 pesos. When I talked to the people, they told me, oh, you paid up front, and Phil Health will reimburse you. How long ago was that?
It's 1 year already.
1 year.
2 years this May.
In May, it'll be 2 years. We haven't received a peso, man. We haven't received nothing. So, tells you how that system is. And they tell me I can use my TRICARE here, but I haven't found a provider yet. And I've been looking, you know. But some say, oh yeah, we'll accept TRICARE, but you have to pay it all up front and then TRICARE reimburse you. That's not how TRICARE works. I know better than that. TRICARE does not work that way. You don't pay them and then TRICARE reimburse you for it. It doesn't work that way. No. Unless they're trying to double dip. In other words, you pay and then they get paid from TRICARE. I don't play that. That's a scam. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they told me. Oh, you pay up front and then TRICARE will reimburse you. TRICARE doesn't work that way. And somebody will say, oh yes, they do. I've been working with TRICARE for over 20-something years. They never did that. You fill out the, what color is it, like a light red or a pink form. It's got like three or four copies. You fill all that out. Doctor fills it out, or the administrator fills that out. You sign it. They submit it. Boom, they get a check. That's how it's always worked for me. So I don't know what else. I don't know what to tell you people, man. I don't like giving financial advice, because what really works for me might not work for you. I mean, we're ahead of the game. We own our home. We have a truck, if that's what you want to call it. That's paid for. I have 2 motorcycles. They're paid for. I owe nobody nothing, you know, so. I mean, I don't like to sound this blunt, man, but I don't like dancing around things either. I like to say how it is and go from there. How about you, Mike? I just don't like that. Oh, y'all like my hair? There is a... Stop. Weird. There's a... I don't know, what do you want to call it, an epidemic or whatever, of people getting lice. I ain't moved, and they're getting moved. I ain't getting the lice. Yeah, lice is a problem in the Philippines, ain't it? I'm sorry, man, no. So, I can hold out.
It's hot.
Hmm.
It's hot.
It's not hot. This is the fried tomatoes. Fried bananas. I looked right at it and said tomatoes. Fried bananas. They ain't got nothing planned for this, well, on days I'm gonna say over 3:30.
Did you lock the gate? Did you lock the gate?
Yeah. Yeah, anytime we're at home and we have no plans of going out anywhere, I keep the gate locked. So if somebody comes looking for us, we can ignore
There's no
them.
reason to not lock it. If you don't won't go out, it's better lock it.
Yeah.
For security.
Don't know. When's my next dentist appointment? I can't. She want to text us?
I will text her when will she remove the stitches.
Yeah.
We will go into the doctor or the dentist will retire next year.
Yeah, so you just, like I said, man, you gotta use your head. If you can't maintain a budget in the States, you ain't gonna be able to do it here. Money's gonna be a lot tighter for you. And we'll all start a YouTube channel. Okay, tell me how that works out for you. I'm not doing this to become rich, man, because that ain't gonna happen. Well, I'm not gonna let you all go. You all be good to yourself, be good to each other, and don't stress the small stuff. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.